Smack-a-ma-gob, it's time for another track-by-track album battle brought to you by Dennis Turney Jr. Dennis said if I could put Satan's Courtney Act versus Tooth and Nail Dokken. Now let me tell you something. Both these songs are very special to me. Satan, Courtney Act was an album. See, back then, this was like 83, 84. I know this album came out before Dokken. I know that. And I remember seeing that album in the import shop, Satan, Courtney Act, and I thought, this looks cool. I haven't heard a note of them. And I did that a lot back then. I would take chances on bands like the first Iron Maiden album. I know there were a few more that Show No Mercy, Slayer, Venom, Black Metal. All these albums, it was like, yeah, this sounds like it'll be cool. And 9 out of 10 times it was great. The one time I really got fucked. But, by the way, I was extremely young at this time. But still, I caught this album cover with a skeleton playing a violin. And I thought it was so cool, so I bought it. And it was horrible. It was the Grateful Dead. Yeah, okay, some of you deadheads like that stuff. Me? Hell no, man. That shit was horrible. I took it back. False advertising, man. All right, let's get this started with. Here we go. We got Into the Fire, which, by the way, Dokken has a song called Into the Fire later on, against Without You. I'm going to go Without You because, you know, George Lynch is a beast. And Into the Fire just got, you know, it's not bad, but, you know, it's kind of cheesy keyboards and stuff before it gets into the kick-ass songs, like the next one, Trial by Fire. What a killer classic opener. I know when I heard this for the first time, I was like, ooh. And that's going against Tooth and Nail, which Tooth and Nail wins. It's my favorite Dokken song. I mean, that song smokes. Tough to beat, tough to beat. That goes to Dokken. Next. Blades of Steel versus Just Got Lucky. Definitely, without a doubt, and I love them both, Blades of Steel. Actually, by far. And I gotta tell you, Satan, I never thought in a million years I would ever see this band Satan, because they were so obscure back in the 80s, nobody knew about them. And, you know, they did get some traction in the past decade. I've seen them playing some places in Europe and shit. But I never thought in a million years they'd come down my way, and they did. They played in Pompano Beach, which is like a 25-minute drive from me. And yeah, they opened with Blades of Steel. It was amazing. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's the original lineup still. Maybe there's somebody different. Leave me a comment below if you actually know if that's the original lineup. I think it is. All right, Blades of Steel wins. Next, No Turning Back versus Heartless Heart. I'm gonna have to go with No Turning Back, man. I love that song. Heartless Heart is awesome. Kind of Breaking the Chains Part 2, but it's still awesome. Good melodic rock. But no. No Turning Back definitely wins that one. All right, next, Broken Treaties versus Don't Close Your Eyes. Love them both, but I'm going with Don't Close Your Eyes. I think that song smokes. All right, next, Break Free, killer tune, versus Heaven Comes Down. Again, I got to go with Dokken, man. As much as I love these Satan songs, Dokken, to me, this is their album. To me, this is the best Dokken album. They were on fire on this damn album. I'm going with Heaven's on Fire. Next, Hunt You Down, which is killer, but again, I gotta go with Into the Fire by Dokken. Classic. It's just, but that one I gotta admit, it's just a little better, not much better. All right, next, The Ritual, killer instrumental versus Bullets to Spare. I gotta go with Dokken again. And man, you want to talk about underrated? Mick Brown. Listen to what Mick Brown is doing in Bullets to Spare. Like toward the end, those little things he does. He's a monster. And also listen to his drumming on Don't Close Your Eyes. The guy was extremely underrated. It's a shame he stopped playing, man. But, yeah, I'm giving that to Bullets to Spare. Next, Dark Side of Innocence. Going against Alone Again. I'm giving it to Alone Again because Dark Side of Innocence, it's just a little tiny intro. It's instrumental. Nothing special. Alright, now we end it with Alone in the Dark versus Turn Up the Night. Alone in the Dark is my least favorite. I'm not a big fan of that song. There's certain parts of the song that later on is pretty damn cool, but for the overall, I'm giving that to Dokken. Turn on the action. Alright, Dennis Turney Jr., this is the final score. And I thank you, buddy, for the donations as always. You rule. And Dennis did say I turned him on to Satan, which, man, that makes me so happy. When a band like Satan that rules so hard, I could turn on somebody to that. And, man, I can't believe I got to see them last year. It was amazing. Anyway, thank you again, Dennis. And thank you, everybody watching right now. And I hope you're subscribed to my channel. If you are, please check real quick to see if you're still subscribed, because people are complaining that they're getting unsubscribed for no reason on my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And leave in the comments below if you know Satan, Courtney Act, and Dokken, Tooth and Nail. I would love to know your comments, everybody. And also, those that are subscribed and you went to go check and you see you're still subscribed, I'm so happy about that. I'm happy to have anybody subscribe to my channel, because everyone that subscribed to my channel rules extremely hard, like Dennis Turney Jr. So everybody out there, stay frosty. Like the video because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.